do it that way if I had my choice.
So if you're anecdote.
Yeah, the real challenge that these folks, unfortunately, I don't face it anymore, maybe these other two guys, but the people on my right face is, we talk about the workforce and the capabilities, sustaining that in the environment they have to operate is the challenge they really have to face. I mean, we're where we are, not by choice. It's just where we end up being. And the job that Henry Reed had was challenge the people and provide resources. These people got the same job. You just don't do it the same way. I mean, if there's only one telephone, no telecoms, no tweets, and no email, and the U.S. mail is the way you communicate with headquarters, life is one way. But when you communicate at the speed of light, it becomes a lot more difficult to maintain any autonomy at all, really, in the environment these people work. But I happen to be on the cusp when that transition seemed to be happening. And it's a challenge, and these folks, in my opinion, have done an excellent job of doing that. They have made the adjustments at the center that makes Langley very viable in today's environment.
So the difficulty I've had is when we try to act like things are separate, right? When we try to say we separate our missions from our capabilities, and don't treat them all as one. And so what I mean by that is, we'll be like, well, we're going to fund the missions, but we're not going to fund our capabilities, and act like they're separate things. And that's what I've been struggling to break down. I tried to do it here at NASA Langley, and I've certainly been doing it at headquarters, where we understand that they're one and the same. Our capabilities enable our missions, and we have to think of that as a whole, and we have to make sure that we're enabling and creating those capabilities that will enable those missions of the future, and think about them all together. And so I've worked to make sure that our missions are very engaged in deciding what do we need NASA to be in the future, what capabilities do we need, and not just, and I don't know why the stovepipes happen, but but not just putting blinders on and saying we're going this way, and then the rest of NASA's going, what's happening there, right? So we don't have the things we need for the future. So that's been something I've worked to try to break down and not treat those as two separate things. And I know Steve has been really helping and working as part of that too.
It's made me very popular with the centers.
Okay, let's take another question from the audience. How do you think Langley's culture differs from that of other centers or from headquarters? And over the years, how have interactions with the other centers changed?